Hey YouTube, so I decided to do another quick video here on what's in my collection. Thought I'd throw this together real quick here. Today I'm just gonna do some slabbed coins. I got 5 of them here of all. Well, I got more than this, but I just grabbed 5 slabbed coins to bring out today. Decided to do. So let's get started here. Oh, before we start, I gotta thank everybody for all their support. I'm getting a lot of new followers or subscribers, and yeah, I'm ecstatic with the support. So thanks everybody. So we'll start off here. First coin. Let's get that zoom in going on. There we go. So we got a 1862. Now this one's been cleaned, but honestly, anything older than probably 100 years has been cleaned. So, but it's a PCGS genuine cleaned AU details Indian head. Look at this thing. Sheesh. I really do love Indian head pennies, and I don't know if it had been cleaned. It doesn't, I don't know. I've had issues with PCGS, I can tell you that much, but and there's scratches in the fields there, but I don't know. They say it's been cleaned. I don't think it has been, but I got that one. I love that coin. I don't think even though it says it's been cleaned, I don't think I'll ever part with that one. Next, as a lot of you know, I collect large cent pieces, and the very first one that I ever received or ever bought myself, I did have that slabbed, even though I knew it wasn't in the greatest shape. It did come back with corrosion and VG details, so very good details, but it is PCGS. It's an 1818, 1 cent, right there. It's a beautiful coin. I just changed some of my lighting quick. That's why it probably looks a little different here, but yeah, 1818 large cent with a die. They didn't get the die rotation. I did pay for it, but that's why I say I've had some issues with PCGS. But it does have a die rotation. I mean, it does have corrosion, and I knew it did. But yeah, that's another one. This is like I say, the very first one that I ever bought for a large cent piece. So again, probably won't ever sell it. Let's see, let's put it over. I don't know. That's my battering back there still. 3 9's fine silver battering. Pretty sure I showed this last time. So I'll just set that down. Next we have, I wasn't going to put this in my collection, but I've tried to sell it, but nobody wants to buy it. So we have the MS65 1945 Philadelphia War Nickel. And I know I've showed this off before, so I'm not going to spend much time on it, but very nice coin though. Very, very nice. Let's see if I can find another holder. Running out of holders. Next here we got, like I said, this is going to be kind of a quick video, but next here we got a PCGS, and this isn't about uncirculated 55. So we got an 1893 PCGS AU55 Colombian. And this is one of those Colombian half dollars that I have said in the previous video that I really like. Well, this is the very first one of those that I ever got. So I went ahead and sent it off for grading. I was hoping the grading would have came back a little bit higher, but now looking at it, you know, afterwards I'd seen that there's, like, on the flag here, or on the sale, there's ribs missing and stuff. So, you know what? I'm okay with a AU55 on it. I'm alright with that. I mean, it doesn't really increase the value much, except for, you know, it is slab, so it has been valued to be, you know, genuine. And I always, now when that one there I bought from somebody else, but when I do them, I always get the gold shield, the PCGS gold shield on mine, always. And then also the deal there, so I always make sure mine are genuine, you know. So, and I ran out of holders, so we'll just kind of set that there. And now the last one, the biggest disappointment of all. I almost didn't want to show this one, because this one here really disappoints me. Actually, PCGS really disappoints me on this one. And this coin that I'm about to show you is the reason why I'm not going to probably be using PCGS anymore. I don't even know if I'll use Annex, or I mean not Annex, NGC. I might go to Annex from now on. And I know they're a third tier grader, but I don't know, they're getting a lot of traction right now, and I think it's because PCGS and NGC are having so many problems that a lot of people are going to that. And I can see why, because I'll show you. This here, it's a Morgan. It's an 1883 New Orleans MS62. A lot of people will be like, heck yeah. The thing is, I want you to look at this thing. You always want to look, like I said before, above the ear, that hair there, which we can see. Yeah, there's a little bit of marking on the cheek. I agree with that. But look at those breast feathers on the back of that thing. Look at those breast feathers. They're perfect. All the bird feathers, everything. I mean, the back of this coin is phenomenal. And the front of it's not bad. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. There's like a couple marks maybe on it there. This coin should have been, I was thinking an MS65 to 67. I mean, tell me what you think. But if you go on to PCGS's site and look up a 65 or a 67, they don't look, some of them look even worse than this one. This one did come out of a roll, a BU roll. And I can tell you exactly what I paid for it. I paid $85 for this coin. And I rushed that's what some people are saying, is because I did the rush or express grading on it. So I had it graded. It was, I think, 15 days start to finish. Cost me like 75, 80 bucks. So yeah, I got like $160 into this coin because honestly, I figured that it would come back with everything I've researched and looked at and other coins that I've had graded. I thought it'd come back as a, you know, $2,000 or $3,000 coin. So I think as a 62, they say on PCGS's site, I think it says like 150 bucks, which I'm not gonna let this coin go for that. If somebody were interested in it, if they were to say, yeah, I'm very interested in that coin, I mean, 400, 500, something like that, I'd probably let it go for. But I'm considering cracking this thing out of the holder and sending it off to like Annex to have them grade it, because I still say that it's going to come back a lot higher. If I could send off coins still to, that's not going to work. If a guy could send off coins still to CIC to have the little jelly bean put on them, the little green bean or the gold bean put onto them, I'd probably do that, because I bet they'd put a gold bean on it, which means that they both, basically the green one meant that they agreed with the grade, and the gold one meant that they did not agree with the grade and they felt the grade should have been higher. And I personally believe that grade should have been higher also. I've had other people look at it who have had many coins graded in the past, and they believe that that grade should have been higher. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that think that I got robbed on that grade. I've had, people who have had hundreds of coins graded in the past who believe that I got robbed on that grade. So, I believe I got robbed on it. But anyway, those coins come out of my collection, my personal collection right there. That's, like I say, 5 coins. This wasn't going to be in my personal collection, but since nobody's willing to pay what it's worth, I've had it up for sale multiple times. Nobody's wanting to pay what it's worth. I'm going to keep it for myself. And again, there's like this coin, my first one, I won't ever get rid of. I won't ever get rid of this one unless somebody's really willing to pay. I mean, this one I probably would let go, because I have an 1859 that's in probably better shape than this even. And it's not slabbed yet. It will be someday, but it's not right now. Let's see if we can move the light and get a little better look at this here. You can see the diamonds right there on the band coming down. You can definitely read Liberty very, very clearly. All the feathers are there. I mean, maybe it was cleaned. I mean, because usually, like, you can see the crap in the corners there. Usually that'll stay because people can't get in there to clean them. I don't know. But again, unless somebody offers me a pretty premium price for it, that'll stay in my collection. I mean, if somebody really wants it and they want to offer me a decent money for it, then maybe. Same with this one. Again, this one I might crack out though and send it off to somebody else for grading. I haven't decided yet on that. Another coin, and I know I've shown this one a million times now. But again, this one, nobody's willing to pay the price, the premium price for this thing. 1940. Walking Liberty. So again, this one will probably just stay in my collection, since nobody's willing to pay the, I mean, it's a $200 coin all day long, and no, I've put it up for $150 and people haven't gone for it. So if nobody wants it for $150, then I'll just hold on to it. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't even take the $150. I'd take $200 again. Otherwise, I think that's about it. Oh, I did want to mention, I am going to have a new series coming up that I'm very excited about. This series is going to be, you know what, before I talk about it too much, let's get something so you can at least have something to look at instead of just, we'll just hold this out there. Or we'll set this in the thingy out there so you can have something to look at. Anyway, this series I'm super excited about. It's going to be a coin roll hunting series. I have a box coming next week, early next week already. So, and that's a penny box. So we'll have 50 rolls of pennies to go through. I'm not going to do all the pennies, obviously, on, well, you know, I mean, it takes hours, literally hours to go through pennies. So to look for all the different die chips and rarities and all that stuff, the double dies and all that. So, but I'll just pause the video, you know, go through. If I find something, I'll bring it back. You can see it, whatever. Maybe we'll go through 1 or 2 rolls together so you can see how I do it. But yeah, we're going to do pennies next week. And then I'm going to try to get a nickel box. I don't know if we'll do dimes, just for the simple fact that I very, very rarely find anything in dimes. I don't know why. There was quite a few silver dimes out there, but I just very rarely find anything in the dime rolls that I go through. Quarters, we'll probably do some quarters. I don't know if I'll get boxes of those or not. But we'll probably do some quarters. Quarters are fun because you can always look for that W, that West Point quarter, and plus you can look for the silver ones, and you can look for a bunch of there's a whole bunch of errors out there in quarters. So a bunch of state quarters have errors, things like that. We'll do some $50 ones. We'll definitely do some $50. And that'll probably be about it, since you don't really see silver dollar rolls out there anymore. Maybe down the road, I'm looking at right now doing Morgan dollar roll. I'm actually looking at I'm actually looking at 2 different rolls. I'm looking at 2 B rolls right now. One's a Franklin and one's a Morgan. And they go for a lot of money. So that's why it's down the road maybe a little bit here. And we'll do that. But again, thanks for all your support. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hit the little bell so you get notifications. I'll keep doing these videos as long as people keep wanting to see them. Again, I just can't get over how nice this thing is. It's just gorgeous. I can't get over how nice that thing is. Oops. And then, of course, this one, too, that I've shown I don't know how many times now, this 45 Philly. Just because I've seen so many war nickels that look so bad. But anyway, that's all I got for today. I will be back possibly again today later with a mail call video if my mail ever shows up. Otherwise, that'll be tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and God bless.